I'm Andy Sandemus.
I'm Christina Rose.
I'm Asa Akira.
And I get really offended when people are like, why are you doing porn? You don't have to be doing porn. Because, I mean, obviously I got into porn because I want to be doing everything that's in porn.
I'm not trying to be an actress or Meryl Streep or anything like that. Like, if I could do that, if that's what I wanted to do, that's what I would have been doing.
I remember when I was in 3rd grade, we went around the class and they were like, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Fireman, astronaut, porn star. What? Porn star. Yeah, my whole life. It's kind of what I've always wanted to do.
Many, in fact, are very happy in their chosen careers.
I don't do my next adult flick in hopes that this mainstream director...
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I love auditioning for mainstream stuff, but it's not my big focus. I don't feel like it's my #1 agenda.
That's a misconception.
The companies know when they book a girl, the girl will show up on time with the correct paperwork and ready to work and do their job and go home.
He looks out for me. I've never not gotten paid for a shoot. I've never had a problem on set.
We don't push them to work a lot. You let them take time off. So, and also I won't book them day after day after day, but just doing porn. No escorting.
Being represented by Spiegler in itself is just...
That's a recommendation.
Yeah.
Derek lets you express your limits in a way where when you're ready, you're ready. It's never going to push you to do anything that, you don't want to do or require in order for, him to represent you, that you do a certain amount of things.
There's like rules, you know what I mean? He doesn't want girls turning up on set like still drunk or like out of their head on prescription drugs or anything like that. Like, so he's professional like that. No, that's the truth, you know what I mean? So and so he's professional like that. And that's why he's the best agent in LA.
He doesn't tolerate girls
that
don't treat the business like it's a business.
And as a male performer, I don't want to be having like sex with a Miss Xanax queen or something like that. You know what I mean?
Porn is a business. You show up, and it's a really fun business. If you run a company, you're running a company. It's very similar to this here. People ask me what's the difference between adult and then working on the mainstream sets, and I'm like, nothing. The difference is I don't have sex with anybody on the mainstream sets. Other than that, it's pretty much exactly the same. That's another thing about me is I don't like to do bad stuff. So I never want to do Transformers. I never want to do these blockbuster movies that are just god-awful and crap. I just don't want to be in these horrible, horrible movies.
I don't want to do reality television. If I do mainstream stuff, I would stay away from that.
I think a major misconception in this business is that we want to have sex with everybody all of the time.
Oh my God. Like, no. It's not that easy.
We have standards.
We're not all on drugs, It's the same as I'm sure like in mainstream Hollywood. Some of those people are Lindsay Lohans and some of them are not. Some of them, they go to work and do their thing and they get up and they wake up every day. And some people are always in the paper, always being in trouble, always this and that.